I've covered a lot of school board meetings, like a lot in my career. So believe me when I say that this meeting's attendance is the largest and loudest that I have ever seen. Now tonight, several hundred people sat in the crowd, many against, but some for the board's recent decision to cancel a presentation by Malik Pancholi. Now, the board does plan to hear all speakers before voting, which is why it's on hold right now. The meeting's still happening. There's still about 20 to 30 speakers that are scheduled, so this meeting will be going on for a while, but for right now, let's go ahead and take a recap of what the meetings consisted of so far.
I'm sorry our actions on April 15th made some of our students, faculty, and community feel different and not accepted. I hope that tonight's meeting will help resolve our differences and bring our district, our community, staff, and especially our students the ability to move forward and come together as one.
The Cumberland Valley School District issuing a strong statement at the start of a special meeting to discuss the board's recent cancellation of an anti-bullying presentation by gay actor Malik Pancholi. The assembly, which was to be held at Mountain View Middle School on May 22nd, was canceled during a meeting on April 15th after school board members expressed concern over what they called Pancholi's, quote, lifestyle and the actor's self-identification as an activist. The board initially backed its unanimous decision by citing a district policy that prohibits political events. Many board members, including the one that suggested Pancholi's event be canceled, now regret their decision and apologized for such at the start of Wednesday's meeting, saying they, quote, rushed to a vote before doing their research, made an uninformed decision, and want to fix their mistakes. However, one board member, Matt Barrick, held firm in his support of the board's original decision, reiterating his belief that Pancholi's self-proclamation as an activist is political in nature.
Why would we invite someone who considers themselves a political activist to come to talk to our children at our school? Get politics out of our schools.
Though this belief was once shared among board members, tonight Barrick appeared to be alone in this opinion, with the district superintendent expressing the opposite view.
We believe his activism is best described as advocacy for what is good and right.
The board, facing a crowd of several hundred people, heard from dozens of speakers, many of them against the decision, saying it's harmful to the district's LGBTQ+ community.
Last week's action sent a message that it's okay to bully and discriminate based off one's sexual orientation.
Though a majority of the crowd voiced opposition to the assembly's cancellation, there were several speakers who spoke in favor of it, saying activism should not be allowed in schools.
He is a self-proclaimed activist. Activists tend to have a political bias, so in no way should politics or activism be invited into our schools during instructional hours. That's not what our tax dollars should fund.
Last weekend on MSNBC, Pancholi weighed in on the matter, saying his activism is to ensure kids who are different know that they are seen.